To be fair, first try to be chill about it. To be fair, this is like a kid.
No shit.
In today's society for pop culture, social media has had a tremendous impact on not only how we consume and engage with content, but how we interact with one another. Much of our interactions with each other are taking place online. Now, this is not through and through a bad thing, because many fruitful relationships can be created this way. However, anybody that is married, in a relationship, or if you're just somebody that's made a controversial tweet before, can tell you how social media provides a lot of room for things to be misunderstood or taken out of context. You do not need to be a high-profile celebrity on the verge of being canceled to have experienced this. Although I do think the experience is different the more famous you are, and this couldn't be more evident than with the most recent incident regarding Doja Cat and Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp. So today we're going to be breaking down and chronicling what exactly happened between Doja Cat and Noah Schnapp right here on Before They Were Famous. Please don't forget to check out other entries in this series, such as how Yeet got that Minions feature and top 5 rappers that fell off. Or let us know what topic you'd like to see us do a deep dive on next. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into it. So to provide some context, let's get into what happened here. Doja and Noah have a friendship and interact with one another on social media. They aren't exactly besties or anything like that, but they are cool enough that Doja could inquire Noah about setting her up with one of his Stranger Things co-stars. And that's exactly what Doja did. She hit Noah up in the DMs asking for Joseph Quinn's Instagram, as she apparently couldn't find it, and asked if he had a girlfriend. Noah, like a good wingman, provided the IG profile for Doja to hit him up. Now, this is a pretty innocent interaction that happens every day. You see someone that you find attractive or interested in, and you ask a mutual friend to hook y'all up. This is normal. Although for most people, it isn't like a movie star that you can just see and be like, oh, I want them. So I guess Doja Cat's situation is a little unique in that sense. After all, she is Doja Cat. The issue came into play when Noah shared screenshots of this private conversation in a TikTok video to his profile. The TikTok has since been deleted, although it was up long enough for people to know that Doja was checking for Joseph. Although she had fired off a tweet before this TikTok went up, thirsting over him, so it's hard to say whether or not Doja's affinity for Joseph was public knowledge. Either way, none of that really mattered to Doja. Doja was not happy at all with Noah's choice to share their conversation. So much so that she hopped on live where she expressed herself on the whole situation by saying,
But the fact that this person, that Noah did that, like went and posted a private conversation between me and him, is so unbelievably like socially unaware and whack. And like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like borderline snake shit.
Alright, now to Doja Cat's credit, let's consider where she's coming from and her perspective. I'm sure that nobody would like it if they hit up one of their friends asking about somebody they were interested in, only to see those receipts posted in a TikTok with the comment section going crazy. I think it's fair to say that's something that most people wouldn't want, and if it did happen, they wouldn't be happy. However, it's not exactly that cut and dry. There are a lot of factors to consider in this situation, and there's one that's probably more significant than others. This factor being Noah's age.
Like, Noah is like, I don't know how old he is, but he's not even over, like, there's no way he's over like 21. And he might be. Like, I could be wrong.
Noah Schnapp is a 17-year-old kid, and for the most part, this type of behavior, posting private conversations as a joke, is the kind of thing you could expect from a 17-year-old boy. It's a little childish and juvenile, but it does speak to the sentiment of, what do you expect? He's a kid. And to be fair, this was something that Doja acknowledged in the beginning of her live rant.
To be fair, first try to be chill about it. To be fair, this is like a kid.
So it's not like Noah's age is completely lost on her, but in the realm of social media and public opinion, it really didn't seem like people thought Doja Cat's response was warranted. Many users took to Twitter to express themselves. One user wrote, "You could also say Doja Cat is unbelievably socially unaware by asking Noah, he's 17, she's 26, to set her up with a guy who she could have easily found on Instagram in 5 seconds. Another user said Doja Cat could have asked anyone in the Stranger Things cast to hook her up, but she went with Noah, a 17-year-old shitposter who spoils his own Netflix show. Like, what did she expect exactly?" Other tweets expressed similar sentiments by saying, "Why is Doja Cat, 26, going on live and calling Noah Schnapp, 17, a snake/weasel for a 20-sec TikTok he made? Embarrassed for her." As you can see, social media was really coming for Doja, saying that she pretty much should have known better than to ask a 17-year-old to not, well, act like a 17-year-old.
And the funny thing is, like, I couldn't even be like, oh, he's doing this for clout because he's so famous. He's literally like on the most successful show right now.
However, Doja is obviously not new to social media controversy. This is not her first rodeo and tends to stand up for herself. She responded to the criticism she received from the live rant by tweeting out, "Y'all are so cringe and lame and nobody wants to hang with you. That's why y'all be on here unironically writing replies that makes you mad."
But you know what's kind of is like y'all are saying shit like it's not that serious, it's not that deep, like you're probably gonna be like calm down, like blah blah blah, but it doesn't feel good, and it's not happening to you right now, so you don't know how I feel.
Also, not sure if this is directly related to the incident, but she changed her Twitter name to "I'm Better Than You," seemingly making the case that she is above all the hate being thrown at her in this current moment. Doja also liked the tweet that came to her defense. The tweet read, "No one was mad at you for DMing him when he posted, and they were all laughing. But the second you express your concern, it's, why was she DMing a 17-year-old? Like, they need to be serious." Look, at the end of the day, it's not like this Doja and Noah situation had some sort of grandiose effect over the world. And for being honest, the reaction that Doja had, despite the criticism, was a very human reaction. I mean, sure, she could have addressed things differently, but Doja Cat is still a human being. Something that I think social media makes us forget from time to time. A human being that has been under an immense amount of pressure due to the sheer stature of her career, especially coming off the most recent incident when fans scolded her for canceling a show due to a hurricane, which prompted her to say that she is quitting music. You can pick a side, you can agree to disagree, you can have your own opinion, but it's not like Doja's music will stream less because of this incident, and Stranger Things Season 5 will still come out. I mean, granted, maybe not for a few years, but everybody's lives will continue. If anything, you kinda gotta feel for Joseph though, because this man literally had a hookup with Doja Cat that totally blew up in his face before he could even do anything about it. Like, it wasn't even his fault that this incident happened, and if it didn't, I mean, who knows? Maybe he could have ended up being Doja Cat's new man. You hate to see it. Feel for that, brother.
It's just, this is my take on it, and I don't want to talk about it again, but yeah.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You are all caught up on the drama regarding Doja Cat and Noah Schnapp. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out other entries in this video essay series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so you're there every time we drop new content, and we shall see you in another video.